Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Are you planning to start your journey with Red Hat certification but are confused about which exams to choose? Should you go with RHCSA, RHCE, or dive straight into OpenShift exams like EX280, EX380, EX480, or even EX316? In this video, I will explain each of these certifications in detail and break down their content and guide you onto which one fits your career path the best. As someone who helps preparing for Red Hat certification, I know how confusing it can be to choose the right one. So let's clear that confusion today. So for Foundation EX200 or RHCSA. RHCSA is the Red Hat Certified System Administrator exam. It's an entry level, but the foundation for all other Red Hat exams. Uh, you have your contents like where you're going and using user and group management, file permissions, and SLNX basics, managing services, processes, and networking. So you also deal with a lot of storage issues and simple batch scripting and system logs. You can beginners who are just trying to make it into the Linux or the system administration field, and this acts as a prerequisite for RHCE and specialist certifications. So if you're trying, you're already a system admin, you know what your field is, and you are into infrastructure, you can go for advanced system administration, that is EX294 or the RHCE. RHCE stands for Red Hat Certified Engineer. So this builds directly on RHCSA. So the focus is using automation using Ansible. So we'll just take a look a little bit about the contents where you'll be writing Ansible playbooks and roles, managing large number of systems with automation, automating using user management, services, package development, deploying applications across multiple servers. You can system admins who are looking to level up into automation and DevOps roles can take up this exam uh, so that they can move ahead with their career. Now, let's come to the OpenShift part. So let's start out with EX280, which is the OpenShift administrator, the Red Hat certified specialist in OpenShift administration. This is the gateway for anyone entering the OpenShift or Kubernetes world. So let's see what all it is going to cover, where you're installing and configuring OpenShift clusters, managing users, projects, and quotas, deploying applications on OpenShift, troubleshooting clusters and application issues. So who should be taking this exam, or what are you going to get out of this exam? So admins who are from the Linux and want to shift into Kubernetes or OpenShift roles, they can take it up. And this is a very beginning of your uh, shift towards OpenShift and further on towards virtualization. Let's talk about EX380, which is OpenShift automation and integration. Automating OpenShift with Ansible and integrating it with enterprise tools. So what are you going to be doing here? We will be automating cluster management and Ansible, and which is we are using Ansible playbooks. So here we will be deploying applications and automation using OpenShift. So we'll be integrating OpenShift with an enterprise authentication and network services. We who should be taking this up? Admins who have already know OpenShift, the basics, and want to streamline or scale their operations. You can take up OpenShift automation and integration, that is EX380. So next comes EX480, where you will be Red Hat certified specialist in multi-cluster management. So this is aimed at enterprises running multiple OpenShift clusters. So let's take a look at the content. So managing various different clusters with Red Hat Advanced Cluster Management or RHCSA, the centralized policy enforcement, observability, and governance across multiple clusters. So who should take this? It is senior administrators who are managing hybrid or multi-cloud OpenShift environments. It is very important for them, or if you want to crack that as well. So next comes OpenShift Virtualization or EX316. The Red Hat Certified Specialist in OpenShift Virtualization or OSV as we like to call it, bridges the gap between virtual machines and containers, right? So if you are transitioning from, if you're working on VMs and you know how to do virtualization on VMs and you're now shifting into containerization, so this is the one exam that you got to take. So what are we going to do with this exam? You are going to, running virtual machine inside your OpenShift environment, managing virtual machine lifecycle, starting, stopping, migrating it, and all of those, and integrating workloads between virtual machines and containerized has. So who would be the best person to be taking it? So teams transitioning from traditional virtualization like VMware or other virtualization tools into OpenShift, native cloud native virtualization. So here's the recap for everything. So your EX200 or your RHCSA is your foundation. EX294, which is RHCE, is for automation with Ansible. EX280 is your OpenShift administrator, which is your Kubernetes with your administration skills. EX380 is automation and integration, which is automating OpenShift at scale. EX480, which is multi-cluster management, where you're managing multiple clusters at the same time. And EX316 is for virtualization. So running virtual machines on OpenShift. Choose based on your career goal. Start with RHCSA if you are new, and then branch into OpenShift or automation depending on your path. So if this video helped, hit the like button, subscribe for Red Hat Linux certification guide, and drop your questions in the comments below. Thank you and see you in the next one.